Once in a quiet town lived a girl named Zara, born with dreams that sparkled brighter than stars. From a young age, she dreamed to paint the skies, to tell stories through colors, through tears, through sighs. But in her world, girls were meant to stay, bound by rules, never allowed to stray. Dreams are for boys, they'd often say. Girls should learn to live life their way. Zara would sit by her window at night, sketching her dreams under the pale moonlight. She painted a world where she could fly, where no walls caged her, no limits applied. In school, she topped every test, but still, the world put her second best. Art is not for girls like you. Learn to cook, to clean, that's what you do. But Zara's spirit was made of flame. No storm could put her dreams to shame. She whispered to herself, "I was born to rise, to break these chains and claim the skies." One fateful day, a cruel twist came, an accident that would change her frame. Her world turned dark, she couldn't walk. The people around began to talk. "She's done for now," they cruelly said. "She's better off lying in bed." But Zara's heart still held that spark, a flickering light in the deepest dark. She remembered Muniba Mazari's tale, a woman who refused to fail, who turned her wheelchair into wings and taught the world what courage brings. Lying in the hospital, Zara cried, but a voice within her gently replied, "You may have fallen, but you're not broken. Your spirit is strong, your dreams unspoken." Slowly she picked up her brush again. Colors poured out of her joy and pain. She painted hope, she painted fear, she painted every unshed tear. People came from near and far to witness the girl who raised the bar. Her art spoke of struggles and fight, of breaking barriers, chasing light. With every stroke she told her story, of pain, of hope, of rising glory. She spoke at schools, on stages, in halls, breaking old customs, tearing down walls. "Life is not perfect," she'd always say, "but it's beautiful in its own unique way. We are not bound by what we lose, we have the strength to always choose." She built a life, not on what she lacked, but on every ounce of courage she stacked. She became a voice for the unheard, her message spreading, word by word. One day, she stood before a crowd. Her heart was humble, her voice was loud. "I'm not here because I never fell, but because I learned to rise as well." She thanked Muniba for her light, for showing the world disabled doesn't mean no fight, for proving that broken is not the end, but the place where healing can begin. Zara now shines like a northern star, a symbol of hope for those near and far. Her name is whispered in the winds of change, a reminder that dreams aren't strange. Today she runs a school of art, teaching others to follow their heart, to turn their wounds into masterpieces, to see life's beauty in all its pieces. Her story's a song, a poem, a flame, proving no life is ever the same. No matter what storms life may send, every fall can lead to a bend. Where courage blooms and hope survives, where broken wings can still arrive. Because a girl who dares to dream can turn even nightmares into a gleam. Zara's fight was never in vain. She showed the world how to dance in rain. Like Muniba Mazari, she broke through fear, turning pain into power, doubt into cheer. So here's to the girls with unspoken dreams, with voices like rivers, like roaring streams. May they break their chains and rise, with fire in their hearts and stars in their eyes. Once upon a time in a small, quiet town lived a girl named Ayesha, often weighed down. Born in a society of limits and rules, where girls were taught to obey, act like tools. Ayesha dreamed of painting skies, of chasing sunsets and watching them rise. She wanted to speak, to sing, to soar, but every time she tried, they closed the door. "You're a girl," they'd say. "Stay in your lane. Dreams are for men, don't bring us shame." But Ayesha's heart had a fire untamed. A voice inside her whispered her name. She looked up to women who broke the chain, like Muniba Mazari, who conquered her pain. Paralyzed yet unbroken, with a heart so bright, Muniba taught the world the strength of light. Ayesha listened to Muniba's speech one night. Be your own hero, create your own light. You are not what others decide you to be, you are what you choose to see. Those words struck like a lightning spark, lighting up Ayesha's inner dark. She picked up her brush, her colors, her voice, determined now to make her own choice. But life, as it is, tested her will. Whispers of doubt tried to keep her still. You'll fail, they said. It's not your place. But Ayesha met them with calm grace. She painted her dreams on empty walls, her colors dancing in dusty halls. She sang her songs to the open sky, and with each note, she learned to fly. Her artwork spoke of courage and pain, of standing tall in storm and rain, in a village where silence ruled the air, where dreams were rare and no one would dare. Lived a girl named Ayesha, bold inside, but forced by customs to run and hide. She watched the skies, the stars, the sun, and dreamt of a life where she could run, not from fear nor from shame, but towards a world that knew her name. Ayesha loved colors and stories untold. She painted sunsets in shades of gold. But every time her heart took flight, someone would tell her, "It's not your right." Her father said, "Stay in your place." Her mother warned, "Don't show your face." But deep within, a fire burned bright, a secret world of color and light. In every corner, whispers grew, "That girl dreams. What will she do?" They feared her spark, they feared her mind, for a dreaming girl was hard to bind. Then one evening, her world changed, as she listened to a voice unchained. It was Muniba Mazari, brave and free, speaking about life's storms and the sea. Paralyzed but unbroken, proud and kind, Muniba's words struck Ayesha's mind. She spoke of strength, of choosing to rise, of painting your wings and touching the skies. She can, so can I, Ayesha thought, for courage was something that could be taught, not by books or by forceful hands, but by daring hearts and hopeful plans. The next morning, Ayesha stood tall and faced her fears, faced them all. She picked up her brush with trembling grace, determined to claim her rightful space. Each color she used told her pain, of silent cries and hidden strain, but also of hope and strength unknown, of seeds of courage she had sown. Her paintings spoke of stories unsaid, of battles fought inside her head. People stared, some mocked, some jeered, but inside her, no longer she feared. Why waste time? The people asked, but she knew it was her destined task. To break the chains, to change the song, to show the world a girl is strong. She sent her art to a city fair, a contest judged by people who'd care. Ayesha's heart beat loud and fast. It was her first step. It wouldn't be the last. The days went by and silence stayed, but she held her hope. She wasn't afraid. Then one fine morning, a letter came, with words that set her soul aflame. You've been selected, your work admired, by hearts you've moved, by souls inspired. Tears filled her eyes, joy and pride, for years of pain she'd kept inside. At the award event, she took the stage, a new chapter, a brighter page. People listened as she spoke her truth, of broken dreams and stolen youth. She thanked Muniba, the spark she found, in those words that turned her world around. How could a woman so broken, so brave, teach me to be fearless, to misbehave? To misbehave against the lie that girls aren't meant to aim this high. To misbehave against the rule that dreaming makes you a fool. She told the crowd, if you can dream, hold it tight, no matter how extreme. For the world might try to make you small, but inside you is the strength to stand tall. The applause was thunder, the room alive she felt for the first time, truly revived. Ayesha now speaks, paints and writes about her journey through darkest nights. She visits schools, she speaks to girls, in hidden valleys, forgotten worlds. "Your voice matters," she tells them loud. "You are precious, you should be proud." No longer a prisoner of fear and shame, Ayesha now had built her name. In colors, words, and endless skies, her spirit soared, it would never die. Each day she lives, she breaks a chain, proving that courage outlives pain. Her parents now see the world has turned. For the respect she fought for, she earned. Her story, like Muniba's, shows the way, that storms will come but never stay. And in the wreckage, you can find the fiercest strength inside your mind. So here's to the girls who refuse to fall, who build their wings, who rise and call. This is my life, my story to tell. I'll rise, I'll dream, I'll break the shell. Ayesha's journey is proof, you see, that life begins where fear lets be. And just like Muniba taught with grace, you too can claim your rightful place. When life breaks you, bends your form, remember within a light is born. From the ashes of your deepest fight, you rise, you bloom, you shine so bright. So paint your skies, sing your song, your spirit is fierce, your heart is strong. Let the world see your colors, bold and free, for you are the dream you're meant to be. Ayesha's journey was just the start of healing wounds inside her heart. For though she won that day's applause, the road ahead had cracks and flaws. Success, you see, comes hand in hand with heavier storms and harsher land. People praised and people sneered, some admired while others feared. "She's changed," they whispered. "She's too bold, forget her roots, too proud, too cold." But Ayesha smiled, for she now knew the path of truth is walked by few. The seasons changed, the years went by, Ayesha's name reached far and wide. Yet deep inside, she stayed the same, a girl with courage, chasing flame. Her school now held 100 more little hearts who'd once been sore. They laughed, they painted, wrote and sang, their voices now a mighty clang. For every girl who once felt small was now unafraid to stand up tall. Ayesha watched, her heart would swell, for in their smiles she saw herself. One evening near a riverside, she spoke to girls, eyes open wide. They asked her softly, "Did you fear when no one else would stand so near?" Ayesha smiled, her voice was clear. "Of course I did. I shook with fear. But fear, my loves, is not the end. It's just a test around the bend. I feared they'd laugh. I feared they'd hate. I feared they'd seal my dreaming fate. But in that moment, what I knew was this one truth: my dreams were true." I listened once to Muniba's voice, and something in me made a choice to let my courage drown my doubt and let my spirit rise and shout. So even if you fear tonight, promise me you'll stand and fight. For courage isn't found in ease, it's found in moments such as these. The girls clapped loud, their hearts on fire, newfound hope and fierce desire. One tiny girl, no more than 8, raised her hand, her eyes so straight. "Miss Ayesha," she said so clear, "my father says my dreams aren't near. He says girls stay within 4 walls. They're not meant to chase life's calls." Ayesha knelt and held her face and spoke with warmth, with steady grace. "Listen to me, I was you. I heard those words, believed them too. But dreams, dear one, are born to fly. They aren't caged by land or sky. No father's words, no heavy chain can hold you down, can keep you plain. You'll rise one day, just like a song, your voice so brave, so bold, so strong. And when you do, you'll show them all how even small hearts can stand tall." The little girl grinned, hope anew, believing now what she could do. And Ayesha knew in that small spark, another light would leave its mark. She went back home, her heart aglow, grateful for the seeds she'd sow. For Muniba once had sparked her flame, and now Ayesha did the same. She thought again of that fateful day when Muniba's words had paved the way. How courage blooms in darkest nights, and broken wings still find their flights. One night, beneath a starlit sky, Ayesha painted, letting colors fly. She drew a woman, scarred yet bright, with eyes that shone like dawn's first light. Above the painting, words she wrote, a simple, gentle, fearless note. Strength is born from pain endured. Dreamers fight, the brave are cured. The piece went viral, shared by all, from mountain towns to urban halls. And Muniba saw it, tears in her eyes, for in that art her soul would rise. She sent a letter, handwritten, true. I'm proud of you, I see me in you. You are the echo of my fight, a torch that carries endless light. Ayesha wept, her heart complete, for that was her life's final feat. To make her hero proud, to stand, to heal with colors, voice and hand. But she was not done. No, not yet. There were more hearts she hadn't met. So she planned a journey, long and far, to villages without a star, where girls still feared to speak their name, afraid of judgment, scorn and shame. She travelled roads both rough and wide, with dreams and brushes by her side. In every town she left her mark, a mural brightening every dark. She told the girls, "You own this land, your voice, your dream, your heart, your hand." Slowly change began to grow, like tiny seeds the winds would sow. For every word, for every song taught girls they too could be strong. Years turned into decades fast, but Ayesha's light was built to last. And when she left this world one day, her murals still had things to say. A voice that whispered in the air, "You're brave, you matter, you are rare. Let no one tell you what you can be, for you were made to fly, to see." And in the hearts she touched so deep, a flame was born no one could keep. For Ayesha's fight, inspired by grace, now lived in every girl's embrace. And so, dear reader, hear this truth. Your worth's not tied to age or youth, nor to the things the world may claim, but to your fire, your love, your name. If Muniba could stand in pain, and Ayesha break society's chain, then so can you, with strength, with pride. There's a warrior waiting inside. So paint your life in colours grand, take your dreams into your hand. And when the world says you're too small, remember, you can rise from it all. This is your story, yours to write, your heart, your tears, your endless fight. For broken wings can still ascend, and every storm will one day end. The sun arose with gentle light. Ayesha stood, her heart so bright. Each morning now began the same. She'd whisper softly Muniba's name, a mentor's voice inside her soul, guiding her towards her goal.